Joining me now, Shira Scheindlin, who is U.S. District Judge in the Southern District of New York for 22 years. Catherine Christian is former Assistant DA in the Manhattan DA's office and an MSNBC legal analyst. So I'm curious, Catherine, in court today, do you sense signs of the difference between Lindsay Halligan and Patrick Fitzgerald experientially?
Well, I wasn't there, but just the fact that the U.S. attorney was sitting at counsel's table, to me, shows that's just not how it's done. And Judge Schindler will tell you that. It's the actual, you can go to the court, but it's just not heard of that the actual U.S. attorney would be sitting there. But Patrick Fitzgerald, as you gave his bio, is an excellent attorney and very well experienced. So it's not shocking that
and not afraid to go up against big people,
yes,
right?
He immediately made it clear, we want a trial in January, and oh, by the way, we're going to try to get this indictment dismissed for various reasons.
So, Judge, the U.S. District Judge, who's on this case, Michael Nachmanoff, former public defender, has a reputation for being kind of quiet, known for his stone-faced demeanor. What are your expectations for how he'll handle a high-profile case like this?
I think he's going to be more than just fine. He's known to be very, very smart. He's a good listener. He knows his way around criminal cases. As you said, he was a federal public defender for years, so he knows criminal law inside out. He knows constitutional law inside out. While he's a newer district judge, he's been in that courthouse as a federal defender and a U.S. magistrate judge for a long time. So he's not a newbie.
So, Catherine, the prosecution told the judge this is a, quote, complex one with a large number of classified documents. The judge and the defense disagreed. I mean, is classified information or classified documents unusual in this venue?
Yeah, this is not. Obviously, I don't have the evidence, but this is not a complex case. It's basically, can the government prove beyond a reasonable doubt that James Comey willfully and knowingly lied to the Senate Judiciary Committee? It's simple. That's simple. And it's not simple for them to prove it. It's a simple case. It'll probably be 2 days at the most. I don't understand how there be classified documents in this case when it's basically his testimony before the Senate Judiciary Committee.
From the minute, Judge, that James Comey was indicted, there were conversations about vindictive or selective prosecutions. If you try to argue that, they almost always fail. Is there anything in this case or with this judge you think could be different?
Oh, yes. I think this case is very different because of the comments that the president made before and after this indictment. He called him a liar, a dirty cop. The case is so strong. He lied. There's no way around him having lied. This he said after the indictment. So he's made so many statements that it's a gift. It's a gift to the defense. So this may be the one case where he told his people to go after Comey and get him now before the statute of limitations runs. So that's a really strong motion. And the other potential motion about the appointment of the U.S. attorney, that could be strong, too, because we already had an interim appointment for 120 days, and now we have a consecutive, and we don't know if you can do that. So if this indictment falls, it can't be brought again. It's time barred.
We already know that there were a number of people, Catherine, who said, you don't have a case here. We don't have the evidence. We don't want to bring this, including the person who preceded the woman who was in court today. And then yesterday afternoon, the Justice Department added 2 assistant U.S. attorneys from North Carolina to work on this case. Is that usual?
No, it's not. It's an acknowledgement that either the prosecutors in that office are refusing to touch it or the Department of Justice don't want them to touch it because they don't trust them.
Would you?
If I were a prosecutor in office, I probably wouldn't be working there anymore.
So she's easily dodging the question. Comey's lawyer said in court today, Judge, that they still don't even know what precisely the count 1 or 2 is. Is it up to the judge to clarify? Like, where does this go then?
I was going to make that point when you said it was a fairly straightforward case. I was going to say, Catherine, we don't even know what the charge is, and neither does Patrick Fitzgerald, and neither does James Comey.
Really? They really don't?
They really don't. The testimony is in the Senate in 2020, and there were a lot of things going on there at once. The questions are confusing. The questions are ambiguous. This is a very weak case, and we don't know which part of it is the basis for this indictment. We really don't.
Does the judge have to look at how high profile this is when deciding whether or not to bring it to trial?
No, that's not a consideration. Being high profile is not a consideration. The only thing that would matter is maybe when you seat a jury, whether it would be an anonymous jury or a sequestered jury, because it is so high profile.
Judge Catherine, it's so great to have both of you here on set. Should do a podcast about this. This is going to be fascinating moving forward, if it moves forward. Judge Shira Scheindlin and Catherine Christian, thank you.